Hello, guys, it's Mrs.Z. Okay, it is grade 5, mission 6, lesson 10, exit ticket. Use coordinate plan below to complete following tasks. Line P represents rule X and Y are equal. Okay, line P represents rule X and Y are equal. Construct a line A that is parallel to line P and contains point A. Name 3 points in the line A. Identify a rule to describe line A. So these are all things we need to solve. Let's look. This is coordinate plan. This is line P, and it is, you can see it, if we extend line P, it's going to go through origin. So that tells me that the one of the pairs are going to be 0, 0. That's one clue that you can. They say you have to create parallel line to the A. So I know if I use my ruler and I make exactly the same, my ruler is parallel to P and the other ruler is connected to it. If I hold very hardly in one ruler, I can let go the second one. The second one can go slowly down parallel and it will create the line that is parallel and it goes through A. Okay, that's one way we can construct the parallel line. This and another way is by using the points that we can create. So let's see, if I just do this first, then I will use the parallel. Okay, and it will go all through. That would be my line A. Line A. Okay. But let's prove it that I am correct. When you look this, you can also figure it out. Okay, A, if you go down to A, it has to be a 4. And then if you dash us to the y-axis, so right now I can see what A coordinates are, that are 4, 1. One of the A is, but you can do any points you wish to. If I take point that is right here and I go down to the x is going to be 6, and then if I go all the way to y, it dashes y is going to be 3. So this point right here is going to be 6, 3. Okay, for every x is 6, y is 3. If I take one more point, let's do the one in the middle. Let's right there. So that is going to be going down to the x-axis. That's 5, and going to the y is 2. So my point would be 5, 2. Okay. So if we go into the, if we want to find a point and say that the rule is same on this one, x is same as y. So if if we create, let's create a little table. So if I create here the table for this represent my line P, and then this over there will represent my line A. Okay, A and P. All right, so X and Y, X and Y. We can see that the rule, if we choose X equals, the rule is here X, Y is equals X. So to get to Y, you need just to know that is the same. So the first thing we know that if I extend it, here is the origin. So the 0 and 0 is the points that are on this line. Okay, if I take the X to be 1, okay, I can even draw the line right there. I'm gonna make it. So if if X is 1, yeah, X is 1. I'm going to take the pink. X is 1. If I go dashes up and find that point, the Y is also 1. So Y is 1. If X is 1, Y is 1. Okay, next. If X is 2, I'll go up and I find and where intersect with on a line. And then the Y is as well 2. So if X is 2, Y is 2. Okay, all right, let's do one more. If X is 3, then Y is 3. So for every X, for Y is the same. Y is same as X. 3 and then equals 3. Okay, so it goes for every point. Now, when you construct a line that goes through A and it's parallel to, then we can see the points. If I look that if X is 3, if X is 3, then Y is 0. I don't have a Y. Y. If I go to Y, it's going to be a 0. Okay. So if I take and say that X is 4, X is 4, then I go back to Y and Y would be 1. So if I go and go to 5, if X is 5, then Y is 2. X is 5, Y is 2. If X is, let's see, if X is 6, then Y is X is 6 all the way to here, Y is 3. Okay, so now we can see the relationship in between. To find y's get smaller, so or it's dividing or it's subtraction. So for if I have x3 and all of a sudden I have x0, so that means that -3 would be the, okay, let's see the rule does it applies for every point. I'm thinking that it's what to get y, you need to have x minus 3. So let's see if that rule is working for every point. 3 minus 3 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 minus 3 is 3. So this rule works for line A. And then line P is y is equals to x. So they are parallel and they are 3 units distance from each other. So if you look these, you can see the first point of each is 1, 2, 3 units away from each other. If you look these 2 points, they are 1, 2, 3 points away. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this P line is the A line is 3 units away from the P line. All right. We 3, or we could say that is 3. So they never gonna meet and they're parallel. If we want to label it lines, we can use that symbol that P is parallel to A line. P line is parallel to A. Okay, so that's is identify a rule to describe line A. We did. Line A is, we can say that y is 3 less than x. So if we needed to write answer for C, we can say y is 3 less than x. Okay, y is 3 less than x, and that is y is 3 less than x. And then if we want to say y is the same as x, we can say it for the they already gave us this rule, so we don't need to. So let's make this smaller. Let's see. Okay, and then that was exit ticket grade 5 mission 6 lesson 10. Okay, we name 3 points. Let's label, but we didn't name them. So A, this could be A, this could be B, this could be C, and then this could be a D. All right, so we have A, B, C, D points on that number. So we did, we construct line A that is parallel to line B. We did 3 points in line and also in a table. And then we also identify a rule to describe line A. And that's all right here. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Love, Mrs.Z.